Is your divorce attorney strong enough to go up against the narcissist? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. But first, will you do me a favor and subscribe to my channel so that these videos reach more of the people who really need to hear this information? I'm Victoria McCooey. I'm a narcissist divorce coach, a motivational speaker, and the creator of the Reclaim Your Power system. I help people every day who are right where you are, stuck in a toxic marriage to a narcissistic spouse, or already engaged in a contentious divorce from one. So picking the right divorce attorney is really important when you are divorcing a narcissist, but it's really also so hard because I know what you're thinking. You want someone that you can feel comfortable with. You have been victimized. You are battered and compromised and in a really low state. And you want somebody who can make you feel warm and heard and understood and comfort you. But that's not what you need right now in an attorney. So if an attorney is really, really warm and fuzzy, that might feel good to you, but are they going to be able to go up against your ex-narcissist? That is the most important thing to consider here. So even if they remind you of the narcissist or trigger you, try to look past that and think about, are they going to be strong enough to deal with what you know the narcissist is going to throw out? Here's another pro tip. The narcissist is probably going to retain an attorney who's just like they are, who tells them everything they want to hear because, you know, they think they know everything. They want an attorney who's just going to do whatever they tell them to. So they want someone who's out for blood. They want someone who's going to fight to the death. They want someone who's going to do the most outrageous things that are not probably even ethical, but what the narcissist wants them to do. So that's who they're going to find out there. They're going to align with somebody who's going to fight their fight for them because you know they have to win. They want to win at any cost. So now you have two of them. You've got the narcissist and the narcissist attorney, both attacking, both doing endless motion practice, both making crazy accusations, both bullying your side, right? With the constant letter writing and criticizing and accusing and making everything a big issue. Do you want an attorney who is making you feel safe and warm and here's what you have to say and is sympathetic, but can't stand up to that, right? You need somebody who can take all that and give it right back or shut it down or do something that is meaningful. But, you know, I see this dynamic a lot. The narcissist and the narcissist attorney are bulldogs, and the person on the other end, the victim of the narcissistic abuse, has an attorney who makes the victim feel really safe, but can't possibly stand up to the other two. So as much as you want somebody who is sympathetic, you really need somebody who's more abrasive. But that's where a coach comes in, because you might not like dealing with that attorney as much as you would somebody who's more warm and fuzzy, but you have other resources for that. You have other resources to make you feel safe and heard and to sympathize with you and to help you heal. It's not the attorney's job. So that is why it's so important to think about all these things before you retain an attorney. I'm not saying you can't change attorneys, but it's not cost effective, right? You don't want to have to do it if you can possibly avoid it because it's a process. You have to fire an attorney. You have to get your retainer back. You have to hire a new attorney. Now you're paying the new attorney to get up to speed with your case. So you're double paying for that portion of your divorce and go from there. So it's not ideal. It happens all the time. It's not rare, but you do want to try to avoid it if you can. Is this something that you're dealing with or maybe having to deal with it down the road? If you'd like to find out more about what it would look like to work with me, the first step is to book a call. I'll put a link below where you can get right on my calendar. Did you find this information helpful? I hope you did. If you liked this video, will you please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I've linked a couple of other videos here that I think you might also like, so I hope I see you in the next video.